Of course, Easter is the headlining holiday coming up this Sunday, but it's also a day of high priority for marijuana customers. 4/20, April 20th is Sunday, and in the world of weed, it's one of the busiest days on the calendar for dispensaries. Steve Iwanek spoke with a few pot shops today, and Steve, they're all fired up for this.
Yeah, they sure are, Dan. Now, Michiganders, this is nothing new for them. It happens a few times around now on the calendar. But for Ohioans, they're getting their first experience of 4/20 recreationally. A day typically filled with deals and long lines of customers.
It's a joyous experience, and I just really love seeing my team get to enjoy it.
At Thrive Dispensary in Tiffin, General Manager Elizabeth Lemaster says her store is getting ready to roll into a big weekend.
We've seen a lot of growth over the last couple weeks as the holiday approaches, and we expect to see pretty robust growth this weekend.
That holiday, 4/20, the unofficial but widely celebrated date in cannabis culture. And this year, it falls on Easter Sunday.
Now that we get the full weekend to celebrate on top of a holiday weekend, this is something that we really are anticipating a lot of draw.
Joshua Kudish, the vice president of national retail for Verano and Zenleaf, knows this day means a lot for sales. If you look at Michigan, for example, the state's cannabis regulatory agency last year reported more than $28.5 million in sales on 4/20 alone. That was about 10% of the entire month of March's sales.
4/20 is equatable to like the Super Bowl of the cannabis industry.
Staying in Michigan, Harrison Carter with NAR Cannabis in Monroe knows a thing or two about this. He owns a dispensary in Michigan and Ohio and says in his experience, many dispensaries in the Mitten State see a big payday from the holiday.
When you go a little bit further into the state, you'll see other operators where 4/20 will comprise 25 to 30% of their entire yearly sales. So when you take into consideration that one day is 25 to 30% of their sales, it's a large day.
And here in the Buckeyes State, it's the first year for recreational sales since dispensaries were certified to sell in August of last year. And in Tiffin, Thrive is ready.
Most of my team here, this is their first job in this industry, and so it's been really fun getting them prepared for it and watching them, just enjoy the day, enjoy getting to interact with our customers and patients. It's been fun today, and I expect that it will continue to be fun as the weekend continues.
Now, many stores this weekend will be offering deals and specials. The general manager of Thrive told me they will be offering 30% off products in their store. And then NAR, if you spend $50 or more, well, you're going to be entered to get a chance at winning a brand new car.